Well, howdy, we're back. We're out here at the end of our daylight hours. I got a good start by about 2 p.m. I think. I don't know. Could have been no, closer to 3:30 because I ate lunch and hung out after I went all the way to Hendersonville to get or I thought it was a problem with the tire or installation. Well, it was. Uh, Valve core stem tightened. Well, I could have done that here and not spent $15 worth of gas, but hey, I do digress. I should rename this the I Digress channel. But we are. We got almost all that wall done today. I'm quitting because where those cutouts are going to be at, no, I didn't remove those things again because I can't find the specific Torx bit for that, and I don't feel like fucking looking for it. I really don't. I'll just paint over it, just like there. And the consumer's really not going to notice with that. It really needs to be. I really need that anyways. I could cut it out a bit more carefully. Again, I'm in a time crunch, and a lot of details like that, over 40 details, would be, well, 5 minutes, 200 minutes. That's 6 more hours, and I don't know. Anyways, yeah. Here we go. Yeah, it's gonna look pretty much all right. I think the average consumer is not gonna make any notice of any of this, and who knows? I might just sell this. I might just sell this and sell the idea of business to somebody else for $85,000. Yes, that's what really matters to the consumer. That what they can see from the window. So if I don't know, I'll sell the route. I'll sell the idea of a route and this truck at the end of the season for the prospects of, and I'll sell all the records and locations for $145,000. But hey, anyways, there's my last panel. I've got it cut out and ready to go. This is the back side of it, so those scorch marks do not matter because they will not show up. I always torch and cut from the back side. You have to torch this a little bit so you can cut it. This is probably about 6 mil thick polystyrene. Extremely tough and durable. My next truck, I'm going with stainless steel, so I'm going to have to be a lot more exacting because that's not as forgiving as this, and plus, well, the seams are more important in that. But I think that the edging covers up for some of the mistakes in stainless steel. If I do remember, I have to remember. I think that I remember that correctly from the last few trucks that I've been inside of. I'll have to do some more introspective investigation now that I know what to look for. Since I have been involved in making one, I have tremendously more amount of insight into the process. It gives me a lot more vocabulary and ability to formulate questions. That looks a lot better. We're getting there. I think we're about 48% there. Minus the freezers. And then that one goes right there. The big one goes right there. I might get a third one for right there and then build some brackets to hold it up right there. Even with that, and mount it. Oh shit. Then I have problems with that outlet. I'll have to hold it out a little bit for that plug to go in there. I'll have to install a 90-degree plug. Again, more insights into the next design. More outlets, more pre-planning, a lot more pre-planning. Mock-ups, I'll have to build wooden mock-ups. I'll build the whole inside of a kitchen, the whole inside of a truck as a mock-up before I even go into the inside of a truck with my extremely valuable materials. I'll size them and mock them up in the back of a prefabricated mock-up box so that I can not lose massive amounts of this stainless steel material, which is extremely expensive, and then the people's time is extremely expensive to do it 3 times. It has to be done twice anyways, even inside of the truck. But I would rather have the job done outside of the truck, say like in a half shell, build 2 half shells, so I can, or I should, at that point there will be a we involved, and it will save time and materials, because materials are almost as equally as well as time. Because when you mess up with a material, you're having to do all 3 processes: cut, mock up, remove, permanent placing, twice instead of once. So that makes 4 times the work. I think I might be thinking that out wrong, but hey, let me know what you think in the comments. I did learn right there. You put the trim in first. I'll see what I can. It might take me a few hours to work with that, but over here, I learned my lesson immediately. And the other lesson is take more time in prepping your vehicle. Of course, I need those rubber bumpers right there. Again, I do need those. Those straps I could have cut out, and again, that's more about learning precise. I would cut just a hole big enough for the strap. But realistically, I don't even need those straps, because that shelf is going to be permanent. It's going to be permanently down. It's not a FedEx truck anymore. It doesn't need to go up and down to make room for oversized packages. But whatever, it is what it is at this point. Next steps are to finish this wall, finish the electrics for. Come out there, remount both generators, and then I'm guessing right here, this corner should be the place for the hand washing sink. If I go for a right here or a cooler, I need to find out what temperature Red Bull freezes at, and because ideally I can use the same freezer to make frozen bottled waters and cooled Red Bulls or hyperly cooled Red Bulls and hyperly cooled Monster drinks and chockloads of the freebies. I needed a little bit about 5% of that just for freezies, just to give out for freebies for people that don't have money, or they only have $1. I'll give them 3 freezies for $1 or something. I'll make something. I do have some $1 products, but yeah, I'll give them that in the freezie, and that way they'll feel good about it. They'll tell their friends will feel good about it, and hopefully their friends have more money. But anyhow, yeah, just gotta clean that up, and then tomorrow's another day. I hope to be rolling by Friday afternoon. My stickers were supposed to be here tonight, but it's United States Postal Service, and it said by 8 p.m. Well, the mail usually runs about 2:30, so I guess that means they'll be here tomorrow. I will check my email and tracking for those, the rest of these stickers, and then I will go Thursday. Well, hopefully Wednesday I'll be putting the freezers in here. If I have to drive all the way to Georgia to buy a 3rd freezer, and it will fit, I have to know it will fit. Well, they're 7 foot long, so from that corner to that joint is 8 foot. So yes, it will fit. The only problem is supporting it the weight of it right there and distributing the weight on the floor. And then I might have to go to a welder or something and have a little table welded into that corner over there. And then put the plug right there. I got to do some heavy praying tonight about that and other issues and see what's going on. I think the third freezer is probably better than just a bunch of igloo coolers. I might have the one igloo cooler in here anyways for, I don't know. I might just have that for me. I don't know. I might have the freezer and coolers. I might have the coolers pre-staging for the freezing. I don't know. I don't know what kind of volume I'm going to do out here. I'd like to imagine I could sell out or sell most of. I never want to sell out. I'll make another video about that one day about why selling out is a bad idea. Both of, well, of course you never want to sell out your core values because then you don't stand for anything, and you never want to sell all of your products sell out because then you never know how many more products you could have sold and how much more profit you could have made for the day. Anyway, signing off for the I Do Digress channel. Good night, and I'm going to cook something. I might eat out tonight. I don't know. I'm not really dressed well, and I don't feel like getting dressed up. I don't want to do anything. Maybe Arby's. Maybe Arby's would be, maybe. Kind of get burnt out on Arby's. Taco Bell. Of course, I don't like eating there more than once or twice a week.